Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me. So before we get started, I have a few dry or somewhat dry pieces to show you and some new and exciting things that I'm going to be working on. So let me start off by showing you guys my 16 by 20 inch beautiful blue Dutch pour. So this was done with all the blues and look at that silver, look at that. That is stunning. So this is dry now, but it still needs the 2 coats of the gloss varnish. But I'm super excited with the silver because it looks really, really pretty, especially because I added in the silver from the silver powder from the primary elements. So I think that's why it shines the way it does as well. I love it. Look at that. Just look at that. And look at this. I noticed this the other day. You see here, it almost is like it kind of bled the primary elements because I put it in some of the blues as well and up here as well. And I think it adds a really neat effect. I've never seen that, hello, on my paintings before because I just started using the primary elements in my Dutch pours. But look at the back, look at this. That's how rich the primary elements, pigments are. They are so rich, they actually go through the canvas, which is really neat. So there's that 16 by 20 inch, and it's actually still available. So if anyone is interested in this piece, you can email me at canellaciraco@gmail.com. So that's the one piece I wanted to show you. The next piece is from my last video. It was the golds, the coppers, the bronze, antique copper, and that purple. Now it's still a bit wet, but the edges are all dry, but I wanted to show you guys so far what it looks like without, it's upside down, but you get the idea. So you can see the bottom is still a bit wet, but the tops here, the corners are all dry. And it's drying beautifully. So it still needs to dry a bit more, but I'm really happy with this piece as well. And this piece actually sold. So if you were interested in it, I'm sorry. Thank you to the lovely lady who purchased it from me. And I'm actually just gonna put it back on the drying rack. And you're probably wondering, hey, how's Kanella walking all the way to her drying rack when she has a mic on? Well, guess what? I got a really long, extra long cord. Like I've got a really long cord now, so now I can walk around. I'm hoping this extra cord works really well. So anywho, but yeah, so now I have an extra long cord. So after this little intro snippet, I will show you 2 more videos. They'll be outdoor videos. It is my 20-inch white Dutch pour MDF wood round. It got a beautiful coat of resin on it. So I wanted to take it outside and show it off in the sunlight, as well as the 12 by 12 Dutch pour I did on the cradled wood. You may have seen that one already on Instagram or Facebook, but I will add it into this video as well for those of you who aren't on those social media channels. And you can see the results of the shine on those 2 pieces, and they're outdoor, and it'll be right after this intro. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys, I'm so excited. Look at my black unicorn. I'm so excited to work on this. So my wood guy, he does all my wood rounds and everything. He had cut this out a while ago, and I messaged him the other day and I said, hey, do you still got that unicorn? So this is MDF wood. I've taped the back fully, and then I painted her with black paint, and I am going to be using resin on her with the interference micas from ColourArte. And I cannot wait till she's done. I'm gonna put some beautiful rainbow color hair and a tail on her, you know, and I debated whether I should do a video doing this or not, or just do it and then show you guys the end results. I know a lot of people don't do resin. My channel is not really a resin channel. It's more acrylic pouring, but if you might want to see a video on how I do this piece, feel free to leave a comment in the description below and let me know if you guys would like to see a video. If there's enough comments and enough interest, I'll do a video. And I also have these, which are stars. So let me just put her down carefully before I break her. So I've got these stars as well, which will also go with the unicorn slash, I call her a stallion, but anywho. So I've got the stars as well. And then I have some other fun things that I'm going to be working on as well. So anywho, let me know what you guys think, and if you'd like to see the video on how I make the unicorn. But until then, that's it for now that I wanted to show you guys. And I will pause this, check out the outdoor videos, and then we'll get started on the painting. All right, be right back. Here she is, dried, resined. She's gorgeous. Oh, there's the sun. It is, guys, it's snowing. I can't believe this. It snowed last night. So big I can barely hold it and get everything in one shot. And I want to put it down on the deck because the deck is covered in snow. Let's see here. There we go. Come out, Mr. Golden Sun. There we go. Perfect. Look at that shimmer. Look at that. It's so pretty. All right, guys, I am back, and I hope you enjoyed those little outdoor clips. I have a 10 by 20 inch canvas here, and I figured because it's not a massive canvas, I will flood it for you guys, because I know a few people are still asking me questions about how much to add, how much to put down, that kind of stuff. So I figured I'll just show you guys another one. For those of you who are new watching, this is my Dutch pour concoction, which is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic white paint, and I mix it with water and Floetrol. These were empty bottles of white, and I kept them. If you have them, keep them. They are great for filling up with your Dutch pour concoction of white. I tell you, it saves me a lot of time, and I don't have to make batches and batches. You know, I even have a third one right here, just in case. So, yeah, I have 3, but it's great to keep them around and fill them up. The paint in the bottles lasts a really long time. I could literally have this paint in these bottles for up 6-7 months more. They really last. As long as you keep the lid on and they're airtight, they will last you a really long time. Okay. And if you want to know how I mix my ratios, you can find that in video number 63. I will link it. I was going to say list it. Link it here at the top for you guys to see that. And that way you know how I mix my paints for my Dutch pours. You can find this awesome spatula that I'm using on my Amazon shops. Those are listed in the description below. If you're wondering where the description is and you're watching from an iPad or a tablet, you can find that by clicking on the title of the video. You can just click on that where it's going to say, like, I think it's video number, what, 196, 197, something like that. And you just click on that and the description will expand below the video, and you will find all the information you need in that description below. You will also find my social media links. You will find my PayPal link for anyone who would like to donate to my channel. And speaking of donations, I'd like to thank the following people for donating to my channel. Alice, Jana, I hope I'm saying that right, Randy, Pamela, and this last name, please don't kill me if I butcher it. I think it's pronounced Heike, Heike, I think. But anywho, thank you to all of you for the wonderful and most generous PayPal donations. It really means a lot. It helps my channel. It helps me buy supplies so that I can do these free tutorials for you guys. All right, I'm going to hurry this up and get started on the painting. And what else? I also have now a UK Amazon shop. For those of you out there, I had a US and a Canadian Amazon shop. I now have a UK Amazon shop. Yay! So for those of you who are interested, you will find that in the description below. And don't forget to check out my boy Juno. Check out his channel. His info is also below, or you can just check or search for Juno the Husky on YouTube. All right. Okay. So today's pour, back in the day, way back in the day, video number 119. All right. I did an MDF wood round and I did monochrome colors. So I did silver, silver, black, and just to add a little bit of color, I added Payne's gray, okay? And at the time when I did that video, I was still blowing, doing an edge of white and blowing the white over the colored paints. So this time, because I don't flood my colored paints anymore, I thought I'd try the same pour with the same colors, but this time not flood my colored paint with white, because I wanted to see how vibrant the colors would be. So I'm going to do that, excuse me, and we'll see how that turns out. I'm very excited to see. Let me just torch the bubbles here really quick. All right. The colors I am using are black, which is just an Artist Loft black, mixed as my Dutch pour concoction, which is the same as what's in my squeeze bottles. It's all the same. So I have black. I have the Sterling Silver by DecoArt, and I'm going to also add the primary elements, which I totally forgot to get it. You guys are going to kill me. So let me just, bear with me, please. Walk around to the back of my table and get my True Silver. Here it is. Sorry about that. I'm a little discombobulated today. There we go. Put my light back. So here we go. It is the Primary Elements Bling It, and it's True Silver. So I'm going to add that into a little shot glass, and I'm going to mix up some of the powder in there with it, and I'll show you guys how I do that. So that's how I've been using my primary elements. A lot of people are asking me how I use the primary elements in a regular Dutch pour, not a bloom technique, because not everybody does the bloom technique. So this is what I do. I take my tube paint that's mixed in with my Dutch pour concoction. I put it in a little shot glass. I will, depends how much I need. That's probably, let's say that's enough. That should be enough for this 10 by 20 inch canvas. I will put my cap back on, and then I will find the closest color that will match to my tube paint. So I'll find the closest matching primary element powder. I'm going to do it over here so I don't make a mess, but I'm basically going to just take a scoopful like this. I'm going to drop it in there, and I'm going to give it a shake, or a stir, I mean, and make sure all of those little powders dissolve really, really well. And they do. They dissolve very, very nicely in the paint, because it's already pretty fluid, right? It's already very fluid because it's a Dutch pour. And there you go. We're done. Okay, so that's that. So I'm using Sterling Silver by DecoArt with the True Silver from Bling It by ColourArte, and you can save 20% off the entire ColourArte website if you use code Kanella120. So there you go. And then I used Payne's Gray by Pebeo in video number 119. I'm still going to use it, but back in the day, I did not have Pewter. So I'm going to use the DecoArt Pewter, and that is the textured DecoArt. So I'm going to use this one as well. So those are my 4 colors: silver, pewter, Payne's Gray, and black. All right, so let's get this show on the road. Let's give it a try and see what happens. All right, let's start with the black, and we're not going to use too much. And we're going to go and do some squiggles like so. It's so weird because I never ever use black. Never ever. So, all right, now let's go with the Payne's Gray. All right, let's do some Payne's Gray. This is going to be pretty. I have a feeling, or at least I hope it's going to be pretty. And then I shall do silver. All right, I'll go back, just finish it off. There's no sense in wasting at all. Okay, silver, done. And finally, this beautiful pewter color is so pretty. Wow. I love it. Okay, that's it. 4 colors, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I will move these over here out of the way. Okay, let's torch any bubbles that are in the colored paint. And let's blow this baby out without flooding with white. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty one. So let's go. And my feelings were correct. It's pretty. I love it. Wow. I like the black. It's very pretty. And the silver. Look at that shimmer. That looks really nice. So here, the black did not blend as I blew it. And I think I actually kind of like it like that because it adds a solid black design right in there. Got a lot of cells going on here, some cells going on here. Wow, the Payne's Gray. Even though it's Payne's Gray, it actually has a blue hue to it. There's different kinds of Payne's Gray you can get from different brands. There's a Payne's Gray by Loft, I believe, or even Liquitex Basics. And it is actually more on the gray side. That's why I like the Pebeo Studio Acrylics Payne's Gray, because it has a blue hue to it. Ooh, look at that. Where did that come from? That's beautiful. I'm not even going to touch this. I'm not going to do anything to it aside from taking my popsicle sticks and just literally running it across the bottoms, catching all those drips, scraping all the drips off, because you want to get rid of all the drips because those will pull the paint off the top of your canvas and basically mess with your composition on your canvas. All right, so you want to do that. Come back to it 10 minutes later, do it again. All right, so let me put you guys on pause. I'll bring you guys down for a close-up so you guys can see the beautiness of this piece. Wow, cells are growing as I talk. Look at that. All right, be right back. All right, guys, here it is. And as time is passing, the cells are getting bigger and bigger, and it's just gorgeous. I'm so happy with this. As much as I loved video number 119 and the results in that one, Not blowing white over the colored paints is so much better. Look at how vibrant and how much more color there is in this piece compared to the piece in video number 119. So, and these got so much bigger. I'm so happy with it. And I was thinking, this piece reminds me of something else. It reminds me of this piece. Only the difference is this has a little bit of the turquoise in it. It was the experiment I did with the DecoArt texture paints. And I just think these two look beautiful together. And they're both the same size. They're both 10 by 20 inches. And I just think they look really nice together. So if anyone is interested in this piece or both pieces, feel free to email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com and let me know if you'd like the piece. And please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm getting up there to that 100K goal. I'm at, I think, 74,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed and is watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that red subscription button and help me hit that goal. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Stay safe, stay healthy, guys. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.